Hey guys, the Punisher Max 17 here, and right now we're going to be unboxing a Master Grade Sazabi. You probably saw me get this in my Getting Gunpla video the other day, and I'm really excited for it. I know as soon as I got this, I tore into it, looked at the parts, got all excited, and all sorts of things started going through my mind of color schemes I can do for it, and different sort of deals. And I can't wait to build it, to be honest. Well, even though it might be a little ways back in my backlog. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll get to it soon, hopefully, because I'm pretty excited for it. And I know a lot of you guys may have already seen an unboxing of this guy, but I think it's a pretty impressive kit, so I'm going to be doing another one. And let's go ahead and get into it. See, set down the camera here so I can open up the box. And here we have the Master Grade, whatever it's called, insert, like they used to put. I like these things, and I wish they still did that, but they don't. And the manual, it's a little bent and creased up. I bought this from a guy on eBay, and it looks like something that's just been sitting in his garage or his closet or garage or something for years. The kit's still perfect condition, unopened, but the box has some creases and dents, and same as the instruction manual. But I don't really care. I got it for a great price, and everything's here, so I'm happy. We'll start over here. Here's basically just the little parts for the tubes on his waist section. You can see there. They're each individually made, and you run a wire through those, and it's kind of a pain, to be honest. I've never made one myself, but I've heard that from a lot of people, and it kind of seems like it would be. But, oh well. And there's the little figures of Shar, and a little sitting figure of him with his legs kind of cut off. I think they had to do that just for the size of the cockpit on this, to make them fit. But there's some black parts. That's the backpack part on them, the internal frame of the backpack. There's some skirt armor internal frame stuff. Here we have more of the tubes just for like around his neck and face and stuff, and his individually articulated fingers. I don't know how well you can see those right there, but each finger is individually made, almost similar to a perfect grade kind of deal. And right here we just have a runner of polycaps. Next up is internal frame pieces for the arms. If I could get my camera to focus on them. There we go. Internal frame pieces for the arms and just that kind of stuff, you know. Parts for the legs, I think. And another runner of the same. As with a lot of kits like this, it has a lot of double runners on it. And there's the gun for the kit for Sazabi. Really big gun. And, you know, this is a kit that's larger than your average Master Grade. And you can definitely tell it right here already, just from the size of its gun. It is absolutely gigantic. Some more internal frame pieces. And there's like the chest piece internal frame, the back of the shield, parts for the funnels on the backpack, that kind of stuff. Here's two more runners of the same. Here's the internal frame of the shoulders, parts for the leg, the main sections for the leg there. So, all sorts of internal frame. Getting into some actual armor parts now. This is the armor of the leg. Really big pieces, as you can see. Just gives you an indication of the size of this kit yet again. And back here we have little front cover, shin guard cover kind of pieces for the leg, and the back skirt. And that is just massive. The back skirt on this kit is just huge on him, and you can see it right here. That's one of the biggest pieces I've ever seen for a Gundam kit. Just a big solid piece right there. Another runner of red parts for his armor, his arms, shoulders, that kind of stuff. And here we have a runner of red parts on mainly weapons and just some smaller miscellaneous parts for probably the funnel systems on the backpack and stuff. Over here, here's a last runner of internal frame parts. The waist, not the waist, but the crotch area, I think. That's probably the neck area, internal frame, things like that. Here, his shield. Huge shield, yet again, massive. And the beam effect parts for some of his swords and all that. Or I guess it's a tomahawk, some beam sabers, and whatever you want to call this thing right here. So, there are those. Here we have the black part, the inner part of the shield, not like internal frame, but what this part's encompassed by the red on the shield. And then behind that we have a gigantic runner of polycaps. A ton of them right there. So, definitely a polycap heavy master grade. As a lot of these were back then, because I think this was made in 2000. Here we have a clear part for the eye, some decals, and I don't know if those are like dry transfer decals there, I guess. There's the head parts, you know, the V-fin, I guess, if that's what, I guess they're still called V-fins on the Sazabi, I don't know. Skirt armor, there's the chest piece, things like that. More armor, that's side skirts, these are arm pieces, just little stuff like that in here, and these are two runners of the same. Shoulder armor pieces right there. I think these are to the legs, not 100% sure. There's the feet, that's a part to the shoulder. Two runners are the same again. Here's a little miscellaneous tiny black pieces part of runners. There's some skirt armor, internal frame side skirts, but most of this other stuff is just little miscellaneous piston looking things. I think they are for the little missiles on the funnels. And our last section here are some mostly, I think they're like the feet and stuff, and then these missiles again. These are feet armor parts. I think those are feet too, not 100% sure, I don't know. And these are two of the same. So in all, it's a ton of pieces, as you can see. I have sitting here in a giant pile now. Ton of pieces, 29 runners in all, a huge master grade, and something that looks like a whole lot of fun to build. So, that's the unboxing. Hope some of you guys may have found it helpful or something, may have influenced you to get the kit or not get the kit, I don't know. And one last question to you guys, if you want to answer. I'm thinking about doing a custom color scheme with this, as I mentioned in the Getting Gunpla video. And I'm curious to any of you guys who may have a thought of what custom color I should do with it. I've had some ideas running through my head, and I've asked a few other people what they thought, and I've got some good ideas of what to do, but I'm not for sure. And if someone else out there who's watching this video has a good idea of a custom color to paint it, let me know in the comments, and I'll give it some thought, and you know, that might be the color I go with. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.